Hey guys, it's me. I'm back from doing absolutely nothing, like at all. And I won't even try to make excuses because I was just reading a lot of the time, so yeah. I'm not very. The way I'm going to make some changes. I'm not very happy with what I did to Midoriya and Bakugo's relationships in the last episode, so let's just pretend that didn't happen. You don't need to know, but you can imagine. As I won't be writing anything to involve relationship about anything about like love and all that. They're really good friends, close. They hug. That's as far as it goes. So, without further ado, let's get into what if Deku had the Venom symbiote and the Sharingan, episode 4. As Katsumi and Deku entered the room, they were encountered by a wild Sonic the Hedgehog, and I'm just kidding, it was a blue-haired teenager making strange hand signs that happened to look like the boy meme. Suddenly started yelling, "Welcome to UA, Class 1A. My name is Tenure Leader. What may your names be?" To which Deku replied to Leader, "My name is Izuku Midoriya, and this is my childhood friend, Katsumi Bakugo," who simply greeted Leader with a hello. As leaders then started to yell even more about it being an achievement that all of the current students were a part of this prestigious academy, to which Katsumi then yells how she doesn't care about UA being a prestigious academy, as she will be the best. This starts an argument between the two, and as this fight is happening, he then saw the girl he saved from the zero-pointer as they spoke for a few minutes until she sat down in her seat. So Deku diverted his attention back to the two fighting teens as his sweat dropped, and in his head Venom asked if they were still fighting, to which Izuku mentally replied with yes. Then the door slammed open, and a voice then said, "If you're here to make friends, you can just go home. My name is Shota Aizawa, and I'm your homeroom teacher." I'm going to skip to the USJ arc. The heroes versus villains training went exactly the same way as the anime, but with Izuku using the Sharingan with the three Tomoes, not the Rinnegan, and no Venom, because Deku and Katsumi made a deal to only use it when they were fighting villains or trying to go all out. And Deku didn't end up with a broken arm because of Venom's healing. The reason was so they can fight longer without getting too tired. But every time Katsumi used a quirk, it took Venom a longer amount of time to heal. Also, about the class president, it was Leader and Momo. Anyway, onto the actual USJ arc of the show. Class 1A arrives at a giant dome with what looks like to be an astronaut with a darkened mask with a face on the front. This is the Pro Hero 13, and before you ask, I have no idea what UA's gender is. When the students saw 13, some of them started to talk about 13, well, mainly Uraraka and Deku, embracing their inner fangirl and fanboy respectively. Then 13 goes on about quirks being dangerous and just as easily ending lives as well as saving them. Because 13's quirk is Black Hole, and what it does is it sucks everything in and turns it to dust, and one mistimed deactivation could lead to 13 accidentally ending someone's life instead of saving them. As Class 1A enters the unforeseen simulation joint, they see the USJ has different zones to simulate the different types of disasters from human to natural. For example, there's a flood zone to simulate if someone is drowning, and the other zones for the other types of disasters. Then the lights start to dim as a black vortex starts forming in the center of the USJ. Then it expands till it covers the radius of the center. A hand suddenly appears and looks like it grabs the smoke and pulls it, revealing a blue-haired man with hands all over his body. Along with hundreds of villains and the other group, and they're all grouped in the center of the USJ. The blue-haired guy then asks the smoke man, "Kuragiri, where is All Might?" The smoke man then replies with, "I don't know, Shigaraki Tomura." The blue-haired male then begins to scratch his neck in irritation and replies with, "Doesn't matter. I think we should shatter some of All Might's pride." Kuragiri spread them and scattered them across the USJ. The Mist Man then warps up the stairs and introduces himself and the other villains as the League of Villains, and then he will scatter them and torture them to death. 13 then tells Ida to run back to the UA and get help, but Deku tells Ida to stop disagreeing and get help as he's the fastest there. Okay guys, this is where I'm going to end this video here. Again, I apologize for not uploading in over a year and for the short episode, but bear in mind this is the first episode and video in a year, along with this being set up for the next episode. Also, let me know what kind of episode you want. Either Venom Symbiote and the Sharingan or the Elemental Dragon Slayer. The choice is yours. Please like, comment, and I'll see you